This is an example of the first early electric motors that were built in the late 1880s and 1890s. They were built into common household cooling fan motors, and the first ones in the first generations looked like this. They had a metal wheel on the inside of them that were mounted to the outside edges, and as the current came through and passed through these coils in an alternating current fashion, they would cause this metal to magnetize and move towards the fluctuations of current frequencies. So these were built in the early times of the 1800s. 1886 was when the first electric fan motor was built, and we still use them all the way to this day in common household fans such as this. This is a newer type of motor that contains two coils, and they have them mounted on one side and the other, and it has the same metal wheel as this, but it's a lot smaller. But this type of motor is not very efficient when it comes to doing any sort of substantial workforce. It is a very weak and not a very strong motor, and I can show that by turning it on. As you can see, I can easily grab the rotor and stop it from turning, but it'll still perform the common household uses, such as the move a very lightweight fan blade, like a plastic fan blade, like this one. So this is how it's more commonly used today. So you can move the fan blade fairly quickly because it doesn't weigh that much. Electric heaters such as this one have metal blades in them because they are producing heat, and if they had the plastic fan blades they would possibly melt, so they had to use lightweight metal blades such as this one for this fan motor to be able to run and not have a metal plastic melting situation occur. The more industrial fans that are more powerful, you look like this one. They take two coils and they mount them on either side, but they're in a configuration and pressed together in a ring formation. So when the current is fed to the coils in an alternating current fashion, it'll cause this fan motor to move much faster and much more efficient. But again, this motor is not very efficient when it comes to doing any kind of heavy loads, because this is a metal wheel here is really heavy, and it weighs like 10 pounds, perhaps more. And in order to get any kind of substantial workforce in a motor design such as this, you would have to build the motor at a size ratio that was more like this one here. This one is a motor that was taken out of a steam cleaner, and I can plug this one in and you can see how much stronger it is. As you can see, it's spinning very quickly and it has a lot of strength behind it. It's about 1/3 of a horsepower and it goes 1700 to 1800 RPMs. So this right here is an example of the first electric motors that were designed from the 1880s that we still use to this day.